I absolutely love my boyfriend so much. I'm just waiting for him to send me a text because on October 10th this year, I got sick. I don't know if I got COVID. I didn't take a COVID test, but I got very sick. And I was sick for like 2 weeks. Literally, today is the first day of me not being sick anymore. So on 10/10, I kind of got into it with him, but not nothing like too extra. I just kind of, we were texting and I was just like mad. And I was just like, maybe I need to stop talking to you. And I just ended up getting sick the next day. So it was obvious that something was in the ethers, right? So I was just like, so I don't know if he thinks that like she's going through something, but he was totally like, when I look back on the text and I read the text, I'm like, he wasn't being that bad. He was being nice, even though I was kind of being like misattitude. And it's so crazy because all I can think about is him because we're intuitively connected. And it's just like, I'm just waiting on him to text because it's just like, I was like mad at him and I was like, maybe I don't need to talk to you. And he was just like, well, I respect that. And it was like, he's like, in his head, he's like thinking, no, you're not going anywhere. Because he already knows how I am. Like, he already knows. Like, we've been through this before, so it's crazy. But anyways, like, all my little terminator friends are like, no, he's gonna contact you. Like, but I'm just like, waiting on your text. I'm waiting on your call because I don't want to be the one to. I mean, I can easily text him and call him. It's no problem. We've been talking, prior to this. But this break really helped me because I was literally sick and I was like coughing out the mucus, and then I got back on track with working out, and then I got a lot of rest and a lot of sleep, and I got like my timing changed, and then basically like I got to think about a lot of stuff. I got to channel his energy, and I can't wait to talk again, But since I'm a female, I always like be on the receiving end, I'm never on the pursuing end, because I'm not masculine. I could be in my masculine, but I'm really a feminine, so it's like I just wait on him to text me, or call me. But it's been a little minute and we kind of like needed to cool off, but like we're really into each other, and I really love this, you know place we're in. Like it's playful. I love it. You know why I love doing this? Like kind of like getting mad and be like, because it creates the mystery between us. Like I don't like always knowing. Like I don't even want him to always think he has me. It's like the beginning stage of like, like, oh, it feels like puppy love. Like it's cute. Like, oh my god, like he doesn't know where this is going. Like so I want him to always think like he could lose me. Like until he's like, okay, I'm gonna put a ring on your finger. So it's always like that. It has to be like that. That's how I am. That's how I'm programmed now. It's like I never let a guy think he has me too much, because then they take for granted, and it's just like he has to feel like he has to pursue me, he has to chase me, he has to put in the work. And this time we talked about it, like he knows like if he lets me go, some other guy's gonna get me, and he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that at all. We already talked about that. So it's like, still my man, still my boyfriend, still him, I'm still his, he already claimed me. He already be asking me. He asked me so many times, like, am I yours? Like, are you mine? Like, that's his whole thing, is like he has to get that verbal agreement. But then like one night I'll get mad at him and I'll be like, well, maybe I need to, and I just go off on like my own little, but in reality he just knows I need space, like I need time, like, but I still love him and I can't wait to talk to him. I miss him already, like, oh, I don't know, might text him. I texted him the other day but I deleted it, and I was like, oh, I'm not blocked or anything, the lines of communication are open, so that's a good thing. It's like, okay, cool. um but yeah, I think this was very important for me to get my head right and to get aligned with him even more. Like people have been helping me out, and I'm getting more softer and softer and calmer and less angry. Our little misalignment was because I was still holding on to from the past things that happened with us. So I was just like, I can't believe you came back in my life. Like I didn't see this coming. Like I didn't know I was your dream girl. I didn't know I was the one you really desired, So I don't know. This was tough for me. It was tough to be like, dang, let me drop all my guards for you again. Like, yeah, you didn't really do anything to harm me. There's still a lot of love there. So let me try this again with you because you're asking, but it was still hard. Like, I got to release what happened to us, before we can really move forward. So I'm looking forward. Say a wish for me. Love that man so much already. He's the only man I see right now that sees me, Other guys can come along and try to like, and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna be nice, but little do you know, I cannot give you none of my time because I have somebody who's crazy over me already. So yeah. Anybody relate?